there. So, hey, I know that this is like the second video that I've posted in a week, but I just had good news and I wanted to share it with somebody. And so, good news, internet, it's you! Ah! Yeah, it's you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so crazy thing happened. So last night we had our confirmation class and we call it something special. And anyways, we had our confirmation class, and earlier in the week we had decided that we were going to focus on works of mercy. And we had this conversation in our youth office where one person was like, you know, we always talk about like doing these big things and how it'd be really cool, and we just never do them because we find all the problems with them. And so anyways, I was like, well, let's do it this time and just see what happens. And so that's what we did. And so this was my station. We were making homeless preparedness packs. And let me just like state to you, also side backstory to go with this. My roommate and I had a conversation shortly after we moved in where we talked about themes that we see God putting in our lives, and like specifically, like, what do you think the theme is for this year? Just like, if you could put it into one word, what would that word be? And so my word was Providence. So like, bear that in mind. So I just keep looking back at the last year of my life, and yeah, just the whole last year of my life. And I keep seeing God's providence. And I remember a great priest friend of mine, his name is Father Brennan, told me at one point, or actually said in a homily at one point, that we cannot imagine what God is going to do in our lives even just a year from now. So like, why worry about it? But back on subject. So we had this confirmation class, and I had sent out an email earlier that week that was asking people to bring things and to be generous, to not be afraid to like contribute to this thing. So what we were doing, we're creating something called blessings bags, and it was part of the Love Greater project. So go and check that out, you two people that watch my videos. Called the Love One Greater project. And so basically what you do is you get one of these nice reusable drawstring bags, and you kind of fill it with stuff that you can hand to a homeless person that you see anywhere. Like, you just keep it in your car, and so that whenever you pull up to a stop sign or a stoplight, or if you're like walking around somewhere and you see someone that's homeless that looks like they could use some help, like you can give them something. And so anyways, we looked at our Constant Contact, and Constant Contact is a program that you can use to email large quantities of people very quickly, very easily. And it also tells you how many people actually opened what you sent to them. And so we looked at it and we're like, oh man, only 43% of the people opened this. And not only that, the person that was supposed to like contact all of our adult leaders did not tell them about this. So those were like the two things going on. And so I'm like, okay, we're going to take a moment and we are going to just pray for God's providence, and we're going to entrust this over to Our Lady. And so we stopped what we were doing, just like a super, super quick prayer, asked Mama Mary to take care of it, and she did. Oh my goodness. Like, no, did everyone bring stuff? No, not even close. But the people that did bring stuff brought as if no one else was going to bring anything. It was amazing. Our goal is to fill 100 bags. We filled 100 bags exactly. Praise the Lord. So that's my lesson for tonight, is just trust in God's providence. Like, do not be afraid. Trust in Him. He loves you and He wants to provide for you. That's all I've got. Good night and God bless. Bye!